Good morning, traders. I took 3 trades this morning right around 4 a.m. I have them all on video. They were all with Reto. We're going to go over them right now. If you like these sort of day trading videos, hit the like button. If you want to see them every day, hit subscribe. I upload my trades every single day, whether they're win or lose. So right now I'm looking at Reto. I made this really nice run. Well, actually, this is the aftermarket. And then as soon as the pre-market opened, it ran up. And now I'm just waiting for a pullback to get in on, and it gave me the pullback. So at this moment I'm looking for a candle to break the high of this one, which was $3. So I was looking for 301. So notice that this candle is just about done forming, and I missed that when I was watching this. I didn't realize how close it was to the next 1 minute candle starting. So right there, you see this opened up higher than this one, and that would have been an entry right there. And the difference between, if I would have gotten my ideal entry, it would have been 296 there, and the low of this was 290. So my stop loss would have been 289. That's 7 cents. So my profit target would be 14 cents above the 296 entry, and that would be $3.10 for the profit target. So let's see what happened. So you would get filled. That would be a nice 2-hour trade, but I missed the entry. So now I'm looking for the next entry, which would be after the next pullback. And I did trigger my hotkeys at one point to get in on that previous trade, and nothing happened. So I'm not sure if that was a glitch or that I misstruck my hotkeys. But I'm usually pretty good about that. I have my fingers on the keys ahead of time, and I didn't feel anything funny, but nothing happened. And I did check my hotkey settings, and everything seemed okay. So now I'm just looking for that next entry. And then look at this. Look what happened here. So the next entry would be for the break of this candle, which would be 316. Look at that. Let's go back a little because I don't want you to think that was in the video. All of a sudden the price just shot up. That wasn't the real price movement. That was a glitch in Webull. The candles were not forming properly. It got stuck on 309 for a long time, and then all of a sudden it refreshed on its own, and I missed the second entry, and that would have been another successful 2-hour trade, because I believe the profit target on that one was like 338 or something like that, and you can see that it easily did that in that candle. So now at this point I'm kind of curious as to whether or not my hotkeys are working, and Webull was glitching. So here I am trying to log into to my trading group page to kind of alert the group that things are glitchy on Webull, and then I want to show you, look what happened here. So I don't know if this was really a Webull thing or a bigger internet thing. The Facebook page wasn't even loading properly, so it may have been something bigger than Webull. But at this point, I'm just kind of curious, are things working? Generally, when there is glitches with Webull, after a certain amount of time, they stop glitching and things work perfectly fine. So I was looking for the next possible entry, and there it is right there. Break of this 1 minute candle, and this is actually a pretty decent entry, because after that big run, this is the first real pullback we've seen. So it's not a real, I wasn't interested in a high risk setup, because especially with all the glitching and everything. So I said, well, if I can get a nice low risk entry, I'll take it, and just so at least I can see what's happening with Webull. I can see if my hotkeys are working, are they triggering, and they worked perfectly fine here. And I got filled just 2 cents higher than I wanted. I wanted 410, and the low of this candle was 389, so 388. So the profit target would be 24 cents above that. Here I am using my 2-hour calculator, which you can download for free. And wait, did I say that right? Nope. So I did the math wrong in my head there, just because it looks like the entry was 412 and the stop was 488. So yeah, that should be 24 cents. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, there it is. Sorry. So yeah, the 2-hour calculator. That's why I use the 2-hour calculator, because sometimes when you're in the heat of a trade, your math gets a little wonky. So it's nice to have this, and you can download that off of that Facebook trading group page, also called Trading Armor, if you'd like to. So here we are in the trade at 412. The profit target is 460. So we get a little bit of bouncing around, but there's nothing I can do unless my stop loss gets hit or my profit target gets hit. So it started to look promising there for a little bit. And then, okay, so notice there it bounced off of the stop loss, but it didn't hit it. My stop loss was 388, it hit 389. So I have to wait until my stop loss gets hit. And then look at this, watch this. So the price is at $4 right now, and then boom, all of a sudden down to 380. And I don't think that was, I'm not sure really if that was real price movement or another glitch. Luckily I got filled at 388, exactly where I wanted to. So didn't actually take any slippage on that loss. So that was my first trade. So now I'm looking for the next entry. Same thing, like the break of a 1 minute candle there. So this 1 minute candle makes a new high. Then you see I trigger my hotkeys, everything executed perfectly. I took another 2-cent slippage on the way in, not a big deal. And this was a slightly lower risk trade. Profit target was 404. And stop loss got hit. This one I think I took a little bit of slippage on because I wanted to get out at 350, and let's watch the way it moved there. Look. So I don't know. Again, I don't know if that was real price movement or a glitch or what, but I took 5 cents slippage on the way out of that one. So that kind of stinks. And my rule says 3 strikes, you're out. Then I have to stop trading. So that was trade number 2. So I can take a third trade. But there has to be another entry, which means I have to see a 1 minute candle make a new high. And should be coming up here really quickly. There. So this was the safest entry of all because it was after the biggest part of the pullback, and the candle that I got in front of was very small, so it only had to go twice the amount of that candle to hit my target. So the high of that candle was 354, so 355 would have been ideal. I got 356, not bad at all, and the low was 346. So my stop loss would have been 345. That's 11 cents. So I would want to see 22 cents higher. So 378 would have been my profit target there, and my stop loss would be 345. And unfortunately it gets stopped out again. So all 3 trades lost. And the only thing I could say is that whenever your platform is glitching, you probably don't want to trade. I was just curiosity got me here. I just wanted to see if things were working and if my hotkeys were working and all that. So all of the entries I took were good. The setups were decent, but it just didn't work out. We'll see what happened with that stock here. Yeah, so it never really, I guess there was maybe a 2-hour trade in here, but that was a while away from where I think my last entry was right here, so I would have had to take a lot more losses before I got one winner, and that would definitely not be worth it. And that's why I have the 3 strikes you're out rule, because that would have been another this would have been another entry that I would have been stopped out on. So that'd be 4 losses. And then did this one make a new high? So it looks like the 5th trade would have worked out, but that's not enough to recover from 4 losses, not even close. So that would have just made my losses that much bigger if I would have tried to keep trading. And that's why you just have to stop at some point, and my point is 3 trades. So anyway, I think that's it. Let me show you my P&L. Unfortunately, that was a pretty decent size hit, 965, for an account my size. But I really just wanted to see what was going on with Webull there. I don't know, I kind of feel like the ambassador of Webull sometimes. So and I'm going to definitely be sending them some feedback and this video so they can see what was going on with the candles. But that's pretty much it. And luckily I'm still green on the month. Only $7.53 now. Was up over 17 yesterday, so that kind of stinks that I had to give it back on that just to see what was going on with Webull. But it is what it is. Maybe when I'm trading with more money, I'll be a little bit more careful when I see glitching and just stay away, which is probably a good thing to do if you're trading more serious money or you're newer at this. If you see any glitches whatsoever, just shut it down and come back tomorrow and see how it's working then. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next trade. Take care.